Yeah, I think
You gotta get a picture of me.
I will.
You have to get up there, pointing at some part of the map or something.
Yeah, really.
Like where you live or something,
basically the classes, the dates are already set up.
Or like in the middle of nowhere where there's nothing.
Yeah.
Go get up there a minute.
Yeah, I want to get some.
Oh my God, this is like a candy store for you.
This is what you'd like it to look like, right?
For the new
You know that show?
Bigger day.
What's that show called? America's Makeover or Home?
Yeah.
This is what he says. Why can't they come here and give me a weather?
Yeah, why can't they, right?
Just apply. You never know, they might respond. Especially for a unique kind of setup.
But I'm going to be on Tuesday. We're actually doing storm ready recognition.
Yeah, actually, the local paper is usually looking for well, there's a police.
All they need is money.
The one that actually does hers, I think it's called
I know there's a Calusa
Give me a picture.
All right. All right.
This is my new desk at work.
Video camera will be pointing.
Is it still recording?
Yeah, I'm just gonna set it there.
Okay, so here's
Boy, for not having any interest,
very,
it's
very good question. Yeah, we're
I
gonna,
mean, she wanted
I'm
to
going
get
to
involved a
describe
little bit
kind
that
of what goes on here.
sensationalism.
This area
Yeah.
is where the hurricane forecast
That's good.
is going to work. So for example, when there's a
Okay.
storm out there,
Yeah.
there's some advisories. The ones that
Go listen to him.
everyone's familiar with. When they're deciding on watches or warnings for any part of the coastline, this is where they do their work. And it's the two desks are actually corresponding to different areas they're responsible for. This area here, this desk here is for the Atlantic area, the Atlantic basin. And this desk over here and those workstations behind it are for the East Pacific. The Hurricane Center, they're responsible actually for the Atlantic basin over here, and they're also responsible for part of the Pacific Ocean out to 140 degrees west. In other words, the eastern part of the Pacific. So they're responsible for both areas. Any tropical systems that develop in both of these basins. As far as the phones here, you see a lot of phones here, more on this side than over there. These phones are for communicating with different government entities. For example, these are State of Florida satellite phone. It's called ESATCOM. So yeah, these two. Yeah. So these are the ones. This is, for example, the one that's connected at least. This is the one that if they had to call up the State Division of Emergency Management office up in Tallahassee, this would be the one they would use. They would just get on the phone, press a button, wait for a little beep, and says, "Yeah, this is the Hurricane Center," or they want to pass along whatever message. It's an urgent type message, or if they're receiving information from the state warning point up in Tallahassee regarding some whatever. It could be anything really.
Now, which would have been the phone that Max would have used to call Mayor Nagin for Katrina?
His cell phone.
That
Probably.
one, okay, yes.
Actually,
Katrina must have been like.
Are these all recorded? Are these all recorded?
no, I don't think so.
Maybe on the other end.
But well, maybe so. But these are internal. These are not regular landlines. These two, for example, this one here is for FEMA, for the national, and this is NOAA's hurricane hotline. So, for example, this is part of their routine operations. For every advisory, about an hour before the advisory goes out to the world, they coordinate the location of the storm, the forecast, and any watches or warnings with the other weather service offices, whether it's us here in Miami, our office next door, or any part of the coastline. And they get on here, and it's an internal hurricane hotline. It's internal only. There's no one from the outside is supposed to be listening in on that, because it's a lot of key decisions are made before they actually are released to the world. So, we don't want people to find out, an hour before that, we might be issuing a warning and all of a sudden it doesn't get issued. You can imagine the confusion that can ensue. And then these are regular, this is just a regular, landline phone, and that's another hurricane hotline phone over there, same purpose. It's funny you mentioned when Max called Mayor Ray Nagin, he actually was given Ray Nagin's number by one of the emergency managers in I think it was Mississippi or Louisiana. It may not even been Louisiana. They had Ray Nagin's number. Say, look, I think you need to call Ray Nagin. We're a little bit concerned about the
Potential.
Well, they were concerned. I think they were concerned about of course, the track of the storm, and also I think they were a little bit concerned about the fact that maybe the reaction wasn't what they thought it should be. This one individual, but he was probably at a fairly high level in FEMA. So that's how. My understanding, I could be wrong in some of the details. That's how